Pilots Plasma 1945, and we're going to open up a new sequence of videos all about brevity and communications. We're going to start off with how do you describe your enemy, or how Tom Cruise got it wrong the first time. Now, of course, the first time that we're talking about is in Top Gun in 1986.
Please, don't do this.
Because one word, when used repeatedly in a popular place, can cause a lot of confusion. And then this word can become very popular and be misused by pilots for years and years to come. Some guys watching this may not have even been born when Top Gun came out and did just that with just one word. That word is bogey.
I've got him inbound. Bogey heading 270.
Now, the word bogey was used incorrectly in this movie. Out of the 16 times it was spoken, it was probably used correctly twice, maybe 3 times in total. And we're going to look at all those incidents and give you the right term to use when reporting an enemy. Oh, and of course, if you like these videos, hit thumbs up, like, subscribe, and of course, comment with your feedback. So let's look at all the instances where bogey was used, and here's all the timestamps. If you find other timestamps, correct me if I'm wrong.
Your vector 090 for bogey.
I've got him inbound. Bogey heading 270 at 10 miles.
God damn it, this bogey's all over me.
Bogey has good position.
19. Multiple aircraft, multiple bogeys.
I've got my eye in the northern bogey. Roger, I got contact. Multiple bogeys. 165. 2 miles. Gauge.
All right, you got a bogey at 2 o'clock low man.
Bogeys.
You've got a pair of bogeys. 12 o'clock.
My bogey's still locked up.
Aircraft on radar, not 1 pair, 2 pair. Repeat, 4 bogeys. Wood, we've got 4 bogeys.
That bogey's still behind you. I'm maneuvering for a shot.
So you might be wondering, where does bogey come from?
Wait a minute, this game is educational.
Well, it comes from English. As early back as the 15th or 16th century, there's also something called a boogeyman, an unknown scary presence. But it was World War II pilots that for the first time used a slang term for unidentified aircraft, possibly a hostile, also meaning coming from the bog. The Scottish used it as bogey, that is an unknown specter. To figure out the right way of using bogey, let's go to the Combined Air Force Navy Army Brevity Code. So a bogey is a radar or visual contact whose identity is unknown. So when those aircraft are coming in and the guys on the carrier see them on the radar, it is an unknown target that has not been yet verified as an enemy. Important point, a bogey can also be a friendly until it's identified. After it's verified as an enemy, it becomes a bandit. So it's an aircraft that's verified to be an enemy in accordance with theater criteria. But you cannot shoot a bandit until it meets the criteria. For example, don't shoot it until fired upon. So let's say you've been fired upon. Well, now that bandit becomes a hostile. That is an enemy contact for which we have clearance to fire in accordance to rules of engagement.
Do I have permission to fire?
Do not fire until fired upon.
For example, if an enemy enters into friendly airspace or has shot at you, or for whatever other reason or rules are in place, it then becomes that hostile. So we're going to put it all together and look at the OO chart here. So first, we're okay. We spot a target, and that is our bogey. Then it becomes a bandit, which means we've identified as an enemy. And once it meets the rules and criteria for shooting it down, it then becomes a hostile, and we can get into a dogfight. Let's plug in the actual movie sequences from Top Gun and see where they should fit.
Ghost Rider, this is Strike. We have unknown aircraft. Inbound Mustang. Your vector 090 for bogey.
Contact. Multiple bogeys. 165. 2 miles.
Ice, that bogey's still behind you. I'm maneuvering for a shot.
Stay with him, man. Stay with him.
So hopefully this has added a couple of extra words that can be used correctly, making you a better communicator and a better airman in the air in DCS. Or you can also point it out to your friends next time you're watching Top Gun. All of cast of Top Gun use that term, but what's interesting is Top Gun learned that lesson and the word bogey was not even used once in the new Top Gun movie Maverick. So I guess the producers learned their lesson from all the complaints and it's been corrected. However, and maybe in the 80s, you couldn't use the term hostile for political reasons or whatever other reasons. And if that's the case, please let me know. Alright guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. As always, subscribe, like, and share. Plasma 1945 out.